So happy afternoon, everyone, and welcome to day 5 of our 7 spiritual laws of success. And today's law is law of intention and desire. So, as I was talking, are you able to understand your beliefs? Each one of us. Beliefs about people around us, belief about ourselves, belief about our work, belief about our neighbors, belief about people whom we know. And so many beliefs. Are you becoming aware of it? Yes, no. Belief means the thought which you have about yourself, the predetermined thoughts which you have about others is the belief. And it is very strong. Some of it is coming from childhood. Most of it, I think, comes from childhood only. So are you becoming aware of the voice in the head and the voice in the heart? For people who just joined in, the difference. Because the voice, the mind would say something else, but the heart would say, okay, now use the laws. Use what you have learned. Use them. Is that happening? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes, Dimple? Dimple, are you out or are you at home?
I'm at home only, ma'am. My daughter just, her marks just released. That's why a few people are around me.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
So what is it?
Very nice. A plus.
Which 10th standard?
10th, ma'am. 10th.
Now they're getting A plus, not the percentage.
No, she got 87.
Okay, wow.
Congratulations, Dimple.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
It's your elder one, no?
Elder one.
Congratulations.
Kunju is still young. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone.
And let Simar join. Simar gave his 12th ka boards.
Simar?
Simar is there. Is he joining or he's still in that space? So we have one more celebration, 2 celebrations today.
What happened to
even he's CBSE board? Simar is CBSE board?
Sorry?
Simar is CBSE
हाँ
board?
जी, yeah, CBSE.
तो उसका भी आज ही आया होगा.
Yeah, CBSE.
Yes. My
Yeah,
daughter
आ
also
गया
CBSE 10th.
He was in CBSE 12th. So how much did he get? He scored 94.
Oh, wow.
And he got 99 in political science.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
He's such 99 in political science, 95 in English,
95 in English.
95 in economics, and 98 in history.
Amazing.
And 81 in maths. Because of maths, he dropped his percentage.
Oh, but amazing. Congratulations to him.
Yeah, he's just coming.
Boy, that even at this age, he is taking interest in joining the class. Very few at this age do all this, huh? Very few.
That's
it's all
funny.
Reach ka intentions
He
and
was
all
with
that
ma'am since he was almost 5.
Oh, wow.
He was with ma'am almost since he was 5 years old.
Oh.
Yeah, he used to go to ma'am's house for the classes, handwriting classes.
Oh. Wonderful. God
Both
bless
kids.
So they were.
Thank you to ma'am.
I really used to enjoy with them. Gurneek and Simar both used to be there for Grapho classes. And even my son and my husband, they used to love both of them. They used to love looking at them and talking to them. So that time, I used to take classes at home. Let Simar join in.
But he's just coming. Because Dimple, actually, he's a little low because he couldn't fare well in his maths.
Congratulations, Simar.
Hey, let's clap for Simar.
Thank you.
Big clap and congratulations and celebrations.
Thank you.
There were chocolates in the classroom today.
Feel the happiness. Simmer, feel the happiness. It's there.
I
it's
was
there.
actually a little upset because I was expecting a better result. So
अरे 94 इससे better.
I know how much better you want.
my maths, I was expecting better marks in maths. So
Oh.
But 99 in political science, hats off.
thank you.
Amazing.
Wow. Keep it up always. May you shine
Thank you.
further.
Thank you so much, Auntie.
Blessings to you,
Thank you
Simar.
so much.
Simmer, now you're going to just go forward with the other thing. As
What?
mom was telling me, you're going to go forward with one more exam.
I am still thinking, ma'am, but most likely yes.
Yeah, but the place where you got the admission, you're not happy going there.
It's good, ma'am, but I wanted to go to that place where I, missed, and I think
Okay,
I'll
so
be able
now
to.
we are doing this law today. At the end of the session, I'll ask you the same question. Okay? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah. So anything, anybody wants to ask anything before we begin? It's 3:10 already. Any questions regarding yesterday's, any sharings, any experiences?
Ma'am,
Yes.
this line is a huge game changer to me. I want to be persistent in these thoughts. Like this moment is as it should be. It's such a 50% of the job is done if you just think about this line and if you just try to be such way. But how to be persistent in these things, ma'am? Because right now when your classes or we are so much into it and life is really very smooth and easy and happy, how to be in it?
Yeah.
Always.
So the first thing is start reading it again, rereading it every day. Set aside 1 hour for yourself where you will give time. Start with half an hour, start with 25 minutes, if not 1 hour. And preferably the last thing in the night before you go to sleep, or just keep an option, see what your schedule is. And the first thing in the morning when you wake up, but wake up before your daily activities begin. As in, you prepare your child for the school and everything. Before that, just wake up as we used to wake up for our magic and power classes early in the morning. So
Yes,
half
ma'am.
an hour, just go put that seed into your mind half an hour before. And now, so any book you can follow, pick up the magic book. If you've decided 1 chapter a day. Now, if you want to pursue this book, then 1 chapter, 1 law a day. And we have these 3 concise points now. Something has touched you, you're making a note of it. Either follow that, but the first thing in the morning is very important. The first thought which is put in the morning, and then it will follow. The rest of it will follow. So again, practice. Because the more and more you practice, the more and more your experience will be built up, and that muscle is going to be, just now we are just building the muscle. Now to make it strong and powerful, practice is required. So then again, I believe, I have seen this for myself. Any day, if I don't start in the morning, if I start with some kind of communication, mental communication, self-communication, or with my husband or with my kid, anybody, if I start my day with that, mostly with my husband, only my kid is sleeping at that time. My son is sleeping at that time. So supposing some carry forward of the previous day and I've started talking and I'm not given my time to reading a book or writing the gratitude, the day goes different. The day is like that, full of, what I've put in the morning. So that's what I have experienced. I'm sharing with you. You can try and let all of us know. Or also the last thing in the night, supposing I am with some, like yesterday, we had gone for a movie and it was 10:30. The movie begun and we came home by 2 o'clock. So the last thought was whatever I saw in the movie. When I woke up in the morning, I woke up with that thought only. And I woke up late, first of all. So little bit of regimentation, if not 7 days in a week, 5 days in a week. come into the practice. And this book, I'm telling you, this book, you all must have felt, just we've done devoted 4 days. And there's so much we have got from this book. So much. And all practical approach to our day-to-day life. Isn't it? Yes, no. Provided we keep on incorporating it, we keep on bringing it into our experiences. So just a very small thing that happened today morning. I entered my son's room after my yoga session. And it was 9 o'clock. Yeah. So just 9 o'clock, I go and tell him, okay, it's 9, just to remind him. And then earlier I used to tell so many other things, but now I've stopped saying. So I just, just tell him, remind him. And when I go in his room, I can see the mess in the room, the study table. So today it was the study table which came in front of me. The study table, everything was, the clothes were there, the files were kept ulta, the papers were scattered, the hairbrush was not in the holder but lying outside. So whole study table was in a mess. Now the old mind got into that complaint mode. What is this? What is he doing? Just the words were about to come. So the mind was telling all this. Okay, the sound in the mind. And then I just remembered that acceptance. What is happening to acceptance, Vandana? You just read yesterday, and what's happening to you? So accepting the person and the situation as it is. So this voice came from my heart. Hence, I'm just asking you all that, are you aware of the difference between the voice that is coming in the head and the voice which is coming from the heart? And then immediately my thought changed. And I was there standing in the room, but my vibrations were different. My feelings were different. My thoughts were different. And it was a feeling of indifference. There was no sense of complaint at all. Just that one thing, which we did just yesterday. So like this, keep on moving and, bring to your awareness. Keep on saying this. So reading this, whatever law we are doing, reading it 2, 3, 4 times, as many times. You get 5 minutes, just sit with the book and read. You get 10 minutes, just sit with the book and read. But 2 times, first thing in the morning and before going to sleep in the night, for sure. 1 hour, if you can give, nothing like it. 1 hour is a very, very big time. Pretty long time. And I'm telling you, it's not that the moment this mind says, oh, I don't have time. Where do I have time? It's coming from your head space. Now try to identify the voices that is coming from the head and the voices which comes from the heart. The heart says, what are you saying? There's so much time. So, Dimple, I hope I've answered your question. If you can try and just share with us and let us know, you can write it on the chat. Even after 3, 4 days, just send a message that yes, I tried. If you have tried, then this is what happened. And still, if it is not happening, then we'll look for another thing. Yeah. So what happens is, whatever knowledge I have got, implementing is very important. Using it is very important. The practical approach is very important. Just imagine now, why do we have exams? Otherwise, if there would have been no exams, would we have studied any time? Tell me that. So this is self-exam which we are giving to ourselves, and it is self-evaluation. Everything is happening at the level of self. You will come to know how you are responding or are you reacting. Each one of us will come to know we all are that intelligent enough. And even if unconsciously, if we are doing, our body will tell us. Our body will tell us, because the body never tells a lie. The body will tell us some kind of, either you'll fall down or some kind of sudden aches and pains will come up, or cold and cough, or maybe, anything will just happen in the body. So again, just practicing. The more you practice, the more you will understand yourself. This practice is not for understanding the world. Please, this is not for understanding my child, my husband, or anybody. It's understanding myself, S in capital letters, the self within me. And understanding at the same time, because see, this picture which we are seeing every day, every chapter has this, and the book is also having this. The two birds sitting on the same tree. One is the S, self, S in capital letters, and one is the ego. Both are enjoying the fruits of the same tree. So, again, so when the voice from the head is the ego which speaks, the voice from the heart is the self which speaks, and both are constantly there with us. Now it's upon me whose hand will I hold and walk. The ego, which bird do I want to fly with? Yeah, so let's read. Who wants to read today's chapter? Who wants to read? Shall I start? Anybody wants to read, or shall I start? Is my voice very clear, or there's a break?
It's clear.
Clear, no? Okay, who wants to read the chapter?
Okay, I will read.
Yes, Avananti.
This is the law of intention and desire. Ne?
Yes, Auntie.
Yeah. In the beginning, there was desire, which was the first seed of mind. Hymn of creation, the Rig Veda.
We'll pause here. So, in the beginning means what? What beginning are we talking about? These lines are talking about what beginning? Before? Yeah,
The
sorry.
world was created, beginning of the world, like
Yeah.
before the
Big
world was
Bang.
created.
First Veda, no? Rig
Yeah.
Veda is the first Veda.
Rig Veda is the first Veda, yes. So, the beginning there was desire, and this desire was the true desire which is without any attachment. We're going to read about it further in the chapter. Attachment and detachment. Never say no attachment, because then we'll see, you can say to yourself just now, attachment and no attachment, or attachment or non-attachment, or attachment or detachment. What sounds better? Which has a positive connotation to it? Attachment, detachment, attachment, no attachment, and attachment, and what was the third thing? Non-attachment. No attachment, non-attachment, and disattachment. What sounds better? Just say it in your mind
Non-attachment.
quickly.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Non-attachment.
Or
Attachment and no attachment.
detachment.
Detachment.
Yes, detachment sounds much better. Say it again. I attach myself or I detach myself. Attach myself or I do not attach myself, or not attach myself or non-attach myself. Because when the word attach comes now, then the meaning, the association is completely different. So detachment, okay. So desire with detachment is what desire is. In the beginning, it was desire where there was detachment. It wasn't with attachment. Detached.
There's a saying, ma'am, attachment causes detachment.
Attachment causes detachment. No, it's just a tongue twister, I think. So what meaning does it carry?
When you attach to someone, you automatically get detached with what you're having.
I need to look into it. Well, I mean, when you attach with someone, you automatically get detached with what you are having.
It's like, ma'am, if you're attached to spirituality, then you get detached from materialism and ego. Or if you're attached to the light, you get detached from the darkness. So stuff like that. If you're attached to one thing, you automatically get detached to the opposite.
Yeah, but what I'm experiencing is just now when I'm hearing is, let me go into it more. If I am attached to something, then so as we read further, as we read this law, now we'll understand. So let me not talk about it. If I'm attached with something, then what happens to this law? If we apply this law, let's see. Okay, because this law has something very beautiful to say about attachment and detachment. Okay, so let's read further.
The
And one
law
more thing, sorry. The sages have meditated on it. So these lines are not coming from just, anywhere. They're not coming from nowhere. The sages have experienced this. The sages have meditated in their hearts, and they found that the connection of the visible and the invisible, the existent and the non-existent, the manifest and the unmanifest, they have experienced this. Yeah, so let's read further.
the law of intention and desire. The fifth spiritual law of success, the law of intention and desire, says that our intentions and desires, when released in the field of pure potentiality, have infinite organizing power. Just by introducing an intention in the fertile ground of pure potentiality, we activate this field and put its infinite organizing power to work for us. This is a mystical notion. Every time we have a desire to walk or lift our arms, our intention incites millions of chemical reactions and electrical impulses that obey fixed laws of nature. The fifth spiritual law says that inherent in every desire are the mechanics for its fulfillment. And these mechanics apply to desires reaching far beyond the physical body.
We'll pause here. Very, very beautiful. That when our intentions and desires, now we'll understand what is an intention and what is a desire. So when I looked into the dictionary, I would not tell you all to look into the dictionary because it's already 3:25. So I'll just go it straight into it. That when I looked into the dictionary, intention means an aim. It's just an aim or a plan. Okay. And desire, because we keep on mixing these two things. And desire is that you really fervently, your feeling is for something that you really want. You really feel that, you want it. A strong feeling of wanting to have something. That is desire. So I'll repeat. Intention is a plan or an aim, and desire is a strong feeling of wanting something. And the law is what? Law of intention and desires. Yeah. So as we go into it, let us understand for now that when our intention, our aim, or a desire to have really wanting something, a strong feeling of wanting something, when it is released in the field, when this thought is released in the field of pure potentiality, is in that field of silence where everything comes from, then it has immense power, and we are going to use this power only to manifest things. So just now, we are going very slowly, step by step. And how do we enter this field? We are going to read further. There are 5 ways how to enter in this field. And we all have taken it for granted now, like how I'm moving my hands just now, or my mouth is moving and the words are coming, or my eyes are blinking, or if I just stand and I start walking. Have you ever, it has been found that there are so many. This is one intention, right? What was the intention? A thought, and I need to raise my hand, or I need to scratch my hair, or I need to just put my palms on the throat. It's just a thought, right? It's just a thought, yeah? So here it's said that thought is an intention, but it ignites millions of chemical reactions, and the brain, the messages go to the brain first. And then Preeti, please mute yourself. So the messages go to the brain first, and then it travels and it moves into the arms and the impulses, the nerves, they get this message, it travels to that neuro pathway, it comes into the arm and the arm rises. And everything is happening parallelly. There is no gap. This is so beautiful, na? But we have taken it for granted. So now let's look into these miracles which is happening every moment. Just now I'm speaking. Am I just redeciding, okay, I am, I'm speaking very slowly now. Like I am going to, no, nothing, it's just flowing. So the thought is also coming at the same time and the words are also coming out at the same time. But there is a split second ka gap, which we don't realize. That is where, if we enter into that split second gap, then we enter into that silent space of pure potentiality. And we can do this. It's quite possible to do this. And we all must have experienced when there's no thought, when you are in a space where you don't know where you are. But still that thought is there, I don't know where I am. But if you go inside and and actually when you don't realize what happened, sometimes it happens now that we are into deep meditation for the time, the clock would say half an hour, but it feels that it was just 10 minutes. We all have experienced this, right? Yes, no? Yes?
Yes.
Everybody? We all have experienced this. Right? So that is what happens. You have slipped into that space of pure potentiality where everything is just in the now. This is what we are going to experience today. And we're going to understand how to go into it. So many people teach how to go into it, and this book is telling us so efficiently and effortlessly that how do we go into it. Hence today's law, it was really mind-boggling. From morning I must have read it about 4 or 5 times. I don't know, every time I was reading and a different feeling was there. So request to all of you, whatever you're doing, please be in this law. If you can just be with your breaths and listen to each and everything what we are hearing from Abba and Auntie. And Auntie, you're reading it with so much of power and conviction. It's really, very nicely. It's feeling so good to the ears.
Thank you. Thank
you're
you.
feeling every word and reading it. You're feeling it and reading it. Yes, Auntie.
Energy and information exist everywhere in nature at the level of pure consciousness. There is nothing other than energy and information. This means there are no well-defined edges between our physical body and our extended body, the universe. We can consciously change the energy and information of our own body and influence the energy and information of our extended body, our environment, and cause things to manifest in it.
We'll pause here. And this para and the next para, we really will give little time to it to understand, because there's lots and lots of things to understand in this para and the next one. Okay. So before this para, what we read previously, there were 5 lines above. Let's go above. The 5th spiritual law says that inherent in every desire is the fulfillment of its fulfillment, and these mechanics apply to desires reaching far beyond the physical body. So for example, the inherent in light is darkness, inherent in darkness is light, isn't it? Yeah. So, and this is not happening only in the physical body. So inherent in my breath is the prana, inherent, and this prana not only is in my physical body, in my breath, but it is outside my physical body also, which I am breathing just now, all of us. Yes, it is inside me and outside me, isn't it?
Yes.
This prana shakti, this life force is inside this physical body and outside this physical body. While we are reading, just try to imagine what we are reading. Then you will really be with the class. Otherwise, your mind will go somewhere else and you will miss the link. Just a request to all of you. Okay. So then, now there are two things in this para. Energy, we all know that everything in this universe is just pure energy in different forms, vibrating with a different speed. I am energy. We all of you who I'm seeing on the screen are energy, but all of you are different. You can say that you're vibrating with a different frequency, all of us, or maybe the same frequency. Who knows? There's nobody can measure it, but it's just a thought in the mind. Okay. Yeah, everyone with me till here? So information. Now, whatever I'm saying is information. Whatever we are reading is information. Whatever I'm hearing is information. Whatever I've heard in the past is information, knowledge. Okay. Yes. Now, if there is nothing other than energy and information, so that the level of pure consciousness, the level of pure potentiality, the source, there is nothing other than energy and information. Only two things exist. Just be with it. Just be with it. Your questions will be answered. If anything is not being understood, it will be understood. Everyone just be with this. Energy and information. Energy and information. Okay. Now this energy, if I'm saying, this whole universe is a ball of energy, if I can say. This mind is energy. This body is energy. These thoughts are energy. These words are energy. So if I denote energy as a dot, and this body made up of 100 trillion dots, the 100 trillion cells in the body, 100 trillion dots, and if I see myself as 100 trillion dots, dot, if I were to sit and make, it will take the entire day or many days to make 100 trillion dots, right? But just now I can imagine in 1 second. Yes, no, everyone. I can imagine 100 trillion dots. This is an information that there are 100 trillion dots. And then the physical body form will disappear, will disintegrate, and just light, because light is energy, right? Light is a form, this is the subtlest form of energy. Hai everyone, do you agree with this?
Yes.
Yes. If it's becoming too heavy, let me know, because this is a very beautiful concept, what we are discussing just now. Yeah. So then I'm not restricted to my physical body. I'm beyond my physical body. Does my mind connect with this? Does my mind accept this? If I'm energy, 100 trillion dots are joined and they form a cluster of cells, and that is energy. Then my body, I am much beyond my physical body. Yes, no, everyone. Can you experience this? Can you imagine this? Yes, no? So let me give you an example. If there is a bucket of water and there are 1,000 droplets of water which make that bucket a bucket of water, that pool of water in the bucket or anything, or just if there is a pool in front of you and there are so many molecules of water which makes that a pool, the pool, what you're seeing, what you can perceive, right? Right? Yes, no?
Yes.
But if you take out just one droplet of water from the pool, what do you say? Is that droplet of water different from the pool of water, or it is the same? Is it the same or is it different?
It's the part of the water.
Yeah, but structurally, will it be the same or it will be different? Water has got two, water is what,
Hydrogens.
H2O, na?
Yeah.
So that drop of water will also be H2O if you do the chemical composition.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
droplets of water in the pool will also be H2O, right? Will you be able to change that?
No.
So if I am energy and the entire universe is energy and everything outside the physical body is energy, then I and the universe is the same, right? Can we think that?
Yes, ma'am.
Everybody?
Yes.
Mind accepts it? Yeah, so are my physical body and my extended body. We get identified with the body. Hence, if you can understand this way, because beyond the body, we feel that fear comes, na? Then we feel that we die. It's death, right? Do you feel na that when agar body nahi hai to fir death ho gaya, right? It's death. We have died, ceased to exist. But here this part is telling us that if the body, with the body, you are without the body, the physical body and the extended body, which is the universal body, and I am part of that universal body. Okay, let's understand this way. This extended body, the universe, this is form of energy and my body is form of energy. So both are one. Now we can consciously change the energy and information of our own body. Own is written in italic word. I can change the energy and information. Here we are talking of two things na, in this entire para, energy and information. So I can change the energy and information of my body and influence the energy and information of my extended body, the environment, and cause things to manifest in it. That is where I get into the field of pure potentiality, where I can manifest anything. But what happens? What happens that I don't experience this? If I'm fearful, if I am upset, if I am angry, if I am in doubt, then I won't be able to experience. But actually, what am I? Who am I? Is this? I am this physical body and beyond this physical body, because I am energy and information. So much information is fed into this energy being, right? And so much information is there in the universe also, which we haven't yet been able to tap into, which is unmanifest and manifest, right? So now, so why are we understanding this? Because we want to understand ourselves and the mechanics of what is happening, and we want to live a life of fulfillment and to fulfill our desires through the law of intention and desire. Just now, the other laws are also there with us, but this law we are understanding. Okay, let's read the next para.
This change is brought about by two qualities inherent in consciousness: attention and intention. Attention energizes and intention transforms. Whatever we put our attention on grows stronger in our life. Whatever we take our attention away from withers and disappears. Intention triggers the transformation of energy and information and organizes its own fulfillment. The quality of intention on the object of attention orchestrates an infinity of details to bring about the intended outcome.
We'll pause here. So I would request all of you to just have few sips of water before we go into. I don't think last time we went into so much details, na? We just went over it just like that. We didn't go into so much detail.
It's amazing, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Can't thank you much, ma'am.
Please don't. So I'm also evolving. I'm also, just understanding it in a different way now. Yeah. So this change is brought about by two qualities. So inherent in consciousness means what? I am consciousness. If you think that way, there is nothing wrong in thinking I am pure consciousness. Okay. So inherent in me is attention and intention. Now, what is attention? When you notice something, it is attention. You noticed a butterfly and you're paying attention to the butterfly, and the butterfly is flying and the colors are so beautiful, such colorful wings, There are different colors. So you are paying attention, right? Just now when I'm saying something, you're paying attention, you're noticing, right? And so there's one thing called attention and there's something called intention. Intention is what? So just now we are understanding a very small meaning of intention. The actual meaning of intention is yet to come. Just now intention means what? To plan or to aim for something, right? Yeah, and we also discussed what is desire. What is desire? Anyone, can you tell me? Just now we discussed what is desire.
Desire without attachment to the outcome or something like that.
No, the dictionary meaning of desire. What is desire?
Wishes
A strong feeling of
towards
getting
Wanting something.
something or wanting something. Yeah, a strong feeling of wanting to get something. Yes, that's a desire, na? Desire, goals. Yeah. Attention is to notice something and intention is to plan or aim. Okay, just write it down if you want to. Then, when it's there in front of you, we will keep on coming to it again and again. So now, attention, if you are just think of a thing, then you will be able to understand. So you want to eat an ice cream and you want to eat an ice cream. Okay, fine. And you want to eat a choco cone. Okay, which I used to eat years back when I was, when we used to go 25 years back to theaters, and we used to get choco cone, and that thing is coming in my mind just now, and my attention is going there. Okay, now I'm thinking of that choco cone, and the saliva has already started coming in my mouth, and I'm getting the taste of it. Yeah. Now, if I give, my intention is to have that ice cream now. First, I gave an attention, and my intention is to have it just now. So then I'll start looking for it. I'll tell my husband that this is my intention. I really want to taste that ice cream again. Okay. So this is the difference between attention and intention. Now, how do you manifest that in your life? We'll come to it later on. But just now, only attention. So attention energizes and intention transforms. So how will it transform? We are going to learn. Just now, just this information we have got. See, the previous para told us there's only energy and information. We're getting information. Now, the second thing is intention. Whatever you put your attention into, it grows stronger. If you put your attention into, we all must have observed this and felt and experienced this, that if there is, my ankle is paining and it's swollen, and I'm going on saying that it's paining, the pain will increase or decrease. Just share from your experience. I'm just telling an ankle pain just now, but it could be anything. If I'm going on putting my energy into it by saying that it's paining, it's so painful, I just can't bear it, what happens?
It will go on increasing.
It will increase.
It becomes stronger, right? And if I take my attention away and draw my attention to a very happy feeling, happy moment in my life, then what's going to happen? That pain will become, that pain might be forgotten for some time, at least for some time. Or maybe, okay, give me one example more. Supposing I'm very, I didn't sleep the whole night with the ankle pain, and, I'm just, it's bothering me, and I'm just not able to take it. And suddenly my daughter comes and I'm meeting her after a year. Will you still stay with the pain, or the pain will just disappear?
The pain will disappear.
How does that happen? The body is same, the mind is same, the pain is same, the intensity of the pain is same. But how does that disappear? Because you've stopped.
Attention is become happy.
Attention is gone, right?
Yeah.
So this line, whatever you put your attention, it grows stronger in life. So now if it is working here, it can work for anything. Yes, no?
Yes.
It can work for anything, na?
Yes.
So now let's apply this. If you want, you can make a note and write it down.
What shall we write?
You make a note for yourself that if I put whatever I put my attention into, it grows stronger, and whatever I take my attention away, it just disappears. Now we've spoken about attention. Now comes intention. Intention triggers the transformation of energy and information and organizes its own fulfillment. The quality of intention on the object of attention orchestrates an infinity of details to bring about an intended outcome. Now, getting the example of the ice cream. Now I put my attention and I gave an intention. Okay. Now it says that if the intention is very powerful, then it will, nothing can help, nothing can stop that intention to come into your life, because it depends upon the quality of your intention. Anyone not understanding this, let me know, or you can just put in your, just think of your own example. So then the outcome will be whatever I was looking for. When my intention is qualitative intention on the object of attention. Okay, let's read further, we'll understand.
Ma'am, can you explain qualitative intention?
So, qualitative intention, the quality of intention. So, qualitative intention will come later on, but the quality of intention I can understand. Nah? So, supposing I was intending to eat that choco cone, but then I said, okay, fine, I want to eat vanilla ice cream now. No, I want to eat Kesher pista now. So what is my quality of intention? It's distracted, na?
Yeah, weak.
It's vague. So then don't say that, no, I really want, then the next moment you'll say, oh, I really wanted to eat choco cone, but I'm not getting. But see your intention, see the quality of your intention. Just now stay with this, but there is a word which will come later on. Yeah, I'm not telling about that word just now. But when you come to that word, everything will be clear. Yeah, so just now understood this till now, the quality of intention. And we all know what is my quality of intention. 1 minute I'm thinking this, the next moment I'm thinking this, weak mind, weak body. Okay, so let's see what happened. Now let's see that why are we talking about? Now let's see how this thing is happening every second in nature. And it is happening every second in our bodies too. Let's read further.
We see the expression of this organizing power in every blade of grass, in every flower, in everything that is alive. In the scheme of nature, everything is connected and correlated with everything else. The groundhog comes out of the earth, and we know it is going to be spring. Birds begin to migrate in a certain direction at a certain time of the year. Nature is a symphony that is silently orchestrated at the ultimate ground of creation. As long as we do not violate the other laws of nature, we can use conscious intent to literally command the powers of nature to fulfill our dreams and desires.
This is the ultimate goal now, to fulfill our dreams and desires.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever I feel, whatever I want, I want to get the percentage which I wanted. I want to live a house of my dreams. I want to have so many people working for me. I want to have an income of 5 lakhs a month. I want to be, I want to lose weight, whatever. That these are the desires, right? So now what is happening in nature. The flower which you see just now, how have you ever experienced a flower blooming before the bud, when the bud is just about to be seen? Before a bud comes, there is some green, stalk like things first they appear, then a bulb kind of a thing appears, then a color comes of the flower, then slowly it becomes bigger. Different flowers have different speed. So then one petal opens. In the morning, you'll see the petal opening, and just 2-3 hours after that, the whole flower is bloomed. How? Where is this intelligence coming from? Who is giving the attention? Who is giving the intention? Have we ever thought about it? And the same thing happens when birds, they migrate in a certain direction. How do they come to know that, okay, now it's, we've seen in Mumbai, the flamingos, they come.
Yeah.
There is this January, February, March. This is the month where these birds, and they, from where they're traveling. Flamingos, na?
Yes.
The pink birds, I didn't know they
yeah.
come to Bombay. So.
Yes. And how do they come to know that, okay, now the climatic condition is favorable for them to fly and come here? Why do they come? Just to visit, as we go and visit other countries? No. The climatic conditions is favorable for them, hence they fly. And which clock in the world tells them, who tells them, okay, the weather is okay for you, now you go and travel in that direction? Okay, so we are just, you must be thinking, what is the connection? Why is the author telling us all this? The next para will tell us what is happening. So birds begin to migrate, and the same thing is happening in a human body. You know what? A single cell in the human body is doing 6 trillion things in 1 second. 6 trillion cells in the human body. Every cell is doing something. No 2 cell is identical. No 2 cell is doing the same thing. And at the same time, they also keep a track of what the other cells are doing. Because when we are singing at the same time, human body can play music at the same time, have water at the same time, kill a mosquito at the same time, recite a poem at the same time, and look at the stars at the same time. While I'm singing, I can look at the stars, I can eat an apple, take a bite of the apple. How everything happening at the same time? So this is the laws of, this, as long as we do not violate the other laws of nature. What are the other laws of nature which we have already studied? What are those laws? The law of giving and receiving, the law of pure potentiality, the law of least effort, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of gravity. If we don't violate those laws, then we can use our intent. See, again, the intention has come. Then you can use, the universe says, okay, now you can use your intention to command the powers of nature to fulfill your dreams and desires. When we think, oh, I'm thinking since such a long time, and I gave all my efforts, and I've been working hard, but still I couldn't get what I want. When does that happen? When you are following the laws of nature, and your intention and your attention, the intention on the object of attention is one pointed intention. And what is one pointed intention and how to go into it? We'll read it further. Let's read.
Intention is the real power behind desire, because it is desire without attachment to the income.
To the outcome. Yeah.
Outcome. Sorry. Desire, most people, is attention with attachment to the outcome.
We'll pause here. 4 lines we read. Intention is the real power behind desire. So 2 things: intention, desire, attention. 3 things: intention, desire, attention. Intention, desire, attention. Intention is Our intention counts. Remember, there was one thing about intention, no? Words compressed into intentions enfold magical power. Remember in the magic book? Words compressed into intentions enfold magical power. Intention is very important. We say na, ki whatever is your intention, whatever is your plan, whatever is your aim, the entire energies will flow in that direction only. Yeah. So what is it? It is desire without attachment to the outcome. Now a new understanding of intention. When I have a desire, when I have a strong feeling to get something, and I'm not at the same time, I'm not attached to the outcome. I'm doing my best, but I'm not attached to the outcome. Have we ever, you must have noticed at a time, and this is called surrender. When we say surrender, we mean that only. But do we actually surrender? It might happen for a second, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, an hour. And then the feeling, the body will tell you that yes, you have completely surrendered. So intention is the desire without attachment to the outcome. You can write it down. Intention is the desire without attachment to the outcome. And desire in most people is attention with attachment. Desire is always with attachment. What is desire in Hindi?
Chahat.
Icha.
Ichha.
Yeah.
Just ichha. Aseem ichha will be desire because strong feeling, na? Can anybody look into the dictionary? Because sometimes we connect with different language words. Then we actually understand. Can anybody see what's the Hindi of desire? Look into the dictionary. If you can, please.
Yes, ma'am. It says ichha only, but then there are other words also like lalsa, abhilasha.
Lalsa, abhilasha, ichha. And what is the Hindi of intention?
Tamanna.
Intention is
Oh, sorry.
tamanna.
No. Desire is only tamanna.
Achha,
Intention,
and
I'm just
intention ka Hindi, what is it?
irada.
Intention is irada.
Yeah.
So then when we read that
Or
line,
niyat.
intentions compressed into words enfold magical power. So, but sometimes we confuse, why am I getting into the different meanings? Because sometimes we confuse desire with intention, right? I don't know, I'm talking about myself. Maybe you all are not getting confused, but I get confused between desire and intention, okay? So now there is a clear line which says, there's a demarcation which says that an intention is the power behind the desire and it is desire without attachment. Now apply it on your lives. Simar, you can apply it to the marks which you were expecting. Your aim was to secure X number of marks, percentage,
Yes.
but you were still attached to the outcome of the desire. You were attached to it, right? Hence,
Yes,
you were feeling sad and you cried and all that happened. And in the other subjects, you were not attached.
Yes, ma'am.
But still you got the percentage which you wanted in this maths. How did
Yes,
that?
ma'am.
Simar, if you apply this now, it will be a great learning for you in future. Not only
Yes,
in your studies, but everywhere. Then that disappointment will not be there at all. Because there is detachment of
Yes,
the
ma'am.
outcome. I have done my best and I'm happy. It's a very beautiful thing and it's a difficult thing also. But when you
Yes,
start
ma'am.
doing it, it becomes very easy also at the same time.
Like even if I do it, ma'am, it's like at heart I'm not really following it. It's like I'm not fooling is not the right word, but like deceiving myself. Like, in my mind, I might say, no, I'm happy with the outcome. And, I've tried my best and all. But in my heart, I really know that, I'm not happy with it. And I wish I had gotten more.
Yeah. And now we know the difference between the voice which comes from the heart and the voice which comes from the mind.
Yes.
Yes. And at the same time, if I feel now my next step, okay, whatever has happened. Now the next step, can I have, and there'll be one beautiful thing which you will at the end, the last line of this chapter, you will really feel that yes, whatever has happened for a reason. Okay, so let's go into desire in most people is attention with attachment of the outcome. But when we combine intention with detachment, this is very beautiful. Our intent is for the future. Auntie, you've read these, na?
Yeah.
So our intent, so if my intention is with detachment, I'm saying very slowly, if my intention is with detachment, then I am not, then whether it happens or not is not my concern. So I am not concerned of the, it is my intent is for the future, because whatever I am focusing on, since I'm detached, it will not happen now. I mean, it will happen in future, na? But my attention is in the present. Are we getting this? Again, I'll go into it. When my intention, the moment I get detached, I loosen myself from the strings of the past. Can you understand this? If I'm detached, I'm not attached. I'm not attached to the past. The strings of the past I detached. And one thing is very beautiful here, that when I'm grateful, that is intention with detachment. I'm in the present moment. My attention is in the present moment. But it's creating, it might happen in future. It's not happening now. Whatever is my intention, my attention is in the present, but the outcome might be in future, because I'm not worried now whether it has to happen now. I'm detached. When I'm detached, it might happen in future, it might not happen, but I am happy. I am calm. I am peaceful. So present moment awareness is powerful because the future is created by the actions in the present. The future, my tomorrow, will be created by what I'm doing today. We cannot take action in the past or in the future. Can I take action in the past? I can only work at myself in this moment, current moment, right? I cannot take any action in future also, but I can put attention. Can I take action? Can I do karma now? In the past or in future, I can do karma now only, na? Yes. Can I move my hands in the past? Can I move my hands in the future? Can I dance? Can I make food in the past? Can I make food in the future? Only now I can make in the present moment, right? So only the present, which is awareness, is real and eternal. So now coming to the present moment, this wonderful moment, this eternal now. Why are we coming to present moment awareness? Let's read further. What will happen if I am in the present moment awareness? What will happen to the energy and information? What will happen to the intention? What will happen to the desire? What will happen to the attachment? What will happen to the attention? So these words keep on repeating to yourself. Let's read further.
If we practice present moment awareness, then the imaginary obstacles, which are more than 90% of the obstacles, disappear.
We'll pause here. Do you agree with this? That if I am in the present moment, just now, as I'm sitting and attending this session, and I'm hearing something outside, and then again I bring my back to this session, then I stop imagining, because I have decided that I am this in this moment. I'm hearing whatever I'm reading, I'm hearing, I'm reading, and I'm hearing. Then the the thought which was troubling me an hour back is not there anymore, right? Which was an obstacle. The thought that I couldn't sleep in the night, the thought that I couldn't score the percentage what I wanted to, the thought that I couldn't eat what I wanted to, the thought that I couldn't exercise today in the morning, which was an obstacle, is not there anymore, right? And if it is there, it is not making me, it's not making me, I am detached. I'm detached of the thought. So all this is imaginary obstacles. Now, sometimes we just imagine and create such obstacles. So then they disappear. So when do they disappear? When I am in this moment. Because in this moment, am I doing yoga? Am I doing, am I thinking of whatever has happened an hour back? No, because I've decided, I've given my attention to this present moment. Yeah. So the remaining, so then 90% of the obstacles disappear. Now what remains? 10%. What happens to that 10%? Let's read.
This means holding our attention to the intended outcome with such.
So, Auntie, you missed the previous line. The remaining obstacles can be transformed.
Sorry, the remaining obstacles can be transformed into opportunities through one pointed intention. This means holding our attention to the intended outcome with such unbending purpose that we refuse to allow obstacles to consume our attention or to dissipate the focused quality of our attention. This is the power of focused intention and detachment simultaneously.
The last line is very, 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 very beautiful. So now, what is the 10%? So 90% of the obstacles got dissolved when I was in the present moment. This moment, I'm sitting, I'm breathing, I'm listening, I'm enjoying. This is the truth. Yes, no, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, this moment. The thoughts are coming from the past, the thoughts are coming of the future, but again, this moment. This moment, do I have any problem? Yes, no? No. And then the 10% what remains? Now that 10% is that powerful thing which will transform into opportunities through one pointed intention. That is the quality. One pointed intention, no attachment, with detachment, not no attachment, no pointed attention with detachment, not attached to the outcome. How? By intending the outcome with an unbending purpose, and I refuse. My mind says, no, it's not existing in my thoughts only. What is existing in my thoughts is what is my desire, what is my intention, nothing else. So, Simran, I want to ask you a question. You first made an intention to secure, maybe I'm just giving you an example, 95% in maths. You gave an intention because you wanted to get admission in that institute in London, right? Now just close your eyes and answer with, just connect and answer honestly that was there a fear or a doubt which was coming, or you were just one pointed intention that yes, I have got a fear or a doubt which came maybe once, twice, thrice, or many times. Once also did it come?
Yes, ma'am, repeatedly.
Repeatedly.
Many
then
times.
What happened? That 10% which you really was focusing and you really wanted became the 90%, and the 90% became the 10%. And that's where you are just now.
Yes, ma'am.
So the one pointed intention is what this law is teaching us. Whether it's in the area of health, whether I want to overcome my health issues, or whether I want to overcome my career issues or my educational.
Ma'am, but
yes,
I have a question. A lot of times, ma'am, like you don't choose or decide to focus on those 10%, right? It just happens on its own. Like it's beyond your control. So how do you stop focusing on that?
Is it beyond your control
On these
or it's in
obstacles?
your control? Is
It's
it
in your
beyond?
control. No, it's in your control, but I don't know. It's not a conscious decision that you're making.
Exactly. So who is weak over here?
I am.
And how do I strengthen it? Just go into these three words. Simmer. Intention, attention, and desire. Intention, attention, and desire. Intention, attention, and desire. Keep on moving in these words after the session today. And you'll understand what is happening to my life. My intention was like this, and my attention was somewhere else, and my desire was something else. There was no sync between the three.
Yes.
So when they all three are in sync, then manifestation happens. Then you can, then that is called one pointed intention. See, you went into the 90% also, the obstacles where you felt that, oh, what's going to happen if I don't get? So that obstacle you created, your mind, not you, but your mind created, and your mind listens to you, right? Yes, Simar?
Yes, ma'am.
So let's read the next line.
How can you harness the power of intention to fulfill your dreams and desires? You can get results through effort, but if you follow these 5 steps in the law of intention and desire, your intention will generate its own power.
We'll pause here first before we just go into the 5 points, 5 steps. Now, the last line to the previous para, this is the power of focused intention and detachment simultaneously. When you are focusing, unbending purpose, and you refuse, your mind refuses, your body, your cells, everything is living that thing. What is your intention? It's already living. It's already started living. You already started going to the college. You already in that classroom. You're already with the professors. You're already there. You're already in that state. You're already in that city. You're already in that weather conditions. Everything you're feeling it as real. Then you are, and at the same time, if it doesn't happen, you're detached. It's fine. I'm not attached to it. Because if I'm attached, again, I will bring fear and doubt. If I'm detached, then I'm free. I'm free. Just think about it. Let's think about it, all of us.
So
Today,
what is better then, ma'am? Attachment or detachment?
You say?
Maybe detachment, because then you're free of fear.
Maybe, or it is?
I think it is.
I think or I feel?
I feel it is.
Yes. So maybe again, there's a doubt element. I think the sound from the head, the voice in the head, and when I feel the voice in the heart. That is the space of pure potentiality. That is the source, that is the origin, that is the place of the spirit, the power.
Yes.
So if my
But
point of
ma'am, then if we don't put attention, then how do we manifest, or how do we, like, because in the magic book practice, we were supposed to manifest and give thanks for it like it is real. And for that, you need to put attention to it. No?
So yeah, attention,
I'm sorry.
attention to the intention.
Okay.
Remember, attention, energy flows where your attention goes. So here it is not telling you not to put attention. Anywhere is it telling you not to put attention?
No, sorry.
Because attention will always bring us into the present moment. And the present moment, present moment, you are living your life. I mean, you are experiencing it fully, na? Simar, taking your example. In the present moment, you're already experiencing that, yes, you made an intention and you're so happy. Wow, I am going to get, or I am getting 95, 98, whatever you fixed it for yourself.
Yes.
just go into it again and everything will be clear. Okay, so let's read the next para. And if you don't, then we'll talk about it again. Yeah.
Okay.
How can you harness the power of intention to fulfill your dreams and desires? You can get results through effort, but if you follow these 5 steps in the law of intention and desire, your intention will generate its own power. Center yourself in the silent space between thoughts, in the essential state of being. Release your intentions and desires with the expectation that they will bloom when the season is right. Keep your desires to yourself. Do not share them with anyone else unless they are closely bonded with you. Relinquish your attachment to the outcome and let the universe handle the details. So beautiful, really.
Yes. Tomorrow we are going to start our session with meditating on these 5 points. But before that, first clear your mind space and read this chapter again and again. And we're going to start with this meditation. We're going to start only and then go to the next law. Okay. So now center. So just let's do one thing. First, let's close our eyes. Let's shut our eyes and sit with an erect spine. Any other sound is coming, just feel that sound is helping you to go deeper into your own inner space. And what is the thought right now? What thought is there in the mind right now? Be aware of the thought right now. Right now, what is my thought? Once you've identified that, go into the next thought. What is the next thought? Ask yourself, what is my next thought? Once you've identified that, now see the space between the two thoughts. And open your eyes. What was it? Where were you? Where were you? We did it quite quickly, but let me know from you all. Where were you when one thought came and then the next thought came? And yes?
The first thought came,
only.
ma'am, and
Yeah. Yes, Simar?
the first thought came, and then I was with that thought. But when I moved to the second thought, then I was just empty in my head.
Then you were empty. And that was the place where we will give the intention.
Yes.
And let us go in this space as often as we can. You don't need to go into long meditative sessions. No, you can just keep on going inside the space on your own, just by these 2 steps. And we did so quickly, 30 seconds we took. The silent space, and you slip into that silent space between the 2 thoughts. And then what do? Release your intention and desire. With the expectation, very important line, with the expectation that they will bloom when the right weather conditions are there, when the right temperature is there, right time the rainfall comes, right kind of sunlight falls on it, then they will bloom. Can we have this conviction? Can we have this faith? Then keep your desire to yourself. Why? Because when you talk to others, it will be tainted by, it will be tainted by the color of their thoughts. They will criticize, they will put their inputs, and they will, maybe you will feel demotivated. Hence, do not talk about it to anyone. Okay? Then relinquish your attachment. Again, no attachment. Detachment, not no attachment, sorry. Detachment. I'm detached. I've given it for the universe to handle. The 5th is let the universe handle the details. Itna conviction when we have, itna faith when we have, then it is surrender. What kind of surrender do we have? Let's check ourselves. Dimple and Preeti, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm there, but I'm not there on the video. I don't know why.
Acha, acha. You came on the video now.
I'm there. I can't see myself.
I can see you. Okay, you are not on the sitting on the chair. Okay, sorry. Now you're there. Can you see yourself now? Okay, Dimple, are you there? Okay, so let's read the next para. Everyone clear and happy to understand whatever we've understood till now? Aren't you feeling light?
But I will have to read this chapter again and again.
Yes, yes, Auntie. Even I will have to read it again.
And not
Again and again and again. This chapter, if we can just go into, it's giving us everything.
yeah.
Okay, so now next para. The
Remember-
last para, yeah.
Remember, your true nature is one of pure potentiality. You don't need to look at yourself through the eyes of the world or allow yourself to be influenced by the opinions of others. Remain established in the awareness of your true self. Carry the awareness of your spirit wherever you go. Then release your desires, and the universe will orchestrate all the details for you.
I am the spirit. I am the soul. I am God. Just remember yourself like that. When you are into that, slipping into that space of awareness in between the two thoughts, say this to yourself: I am the spirit. I am God. I am the soul. And then you will start, your body will start experiencing something else. We'll do it tomorrow. Don't worry. We'll do it tomorrow. The beginning of the session, a request to all of you, if you can log in a little early, because tomorrow's law is law of detachment. So that is also very beautiful and too much. I mean, every detail we need to look into. So I would really want you all to do this. I mean, to go deep into it through a guided thing, a guided inner journey, and then do the rest of the two laws, which is law of detachment and law of purpose, law of dharma, the last two laws. Because once we understand this, now those two laws will be very easy to experience, not only to understand but to experience. And then the other laws will be revealed in a very different, with a different meaning and vibration. Okay, so let's read. To experience the law of intention and desire, what are the 3 points?
Make a list of your intentions and desires and look at this list before you go into silence, before you go to sleep at night, and when you wake up in the morning. Release your desires to the field of pure potentiality, trusting it to handle all the details. Know that when things don't seem to go your way, there is a reason. Practice present moment awareness in all your actions. Refuse to allow obstacles to consume your attention in the present moment. Lovely.
So the first make a list of all the desires, your goals, whatever you would like to achieve. Could be worldly manifestations, could be something else, could be for your health, could be for your spouse's health, could be for anybody. But I would suggest just think about what you want for yourself. Desires, a strong feeling to get something, right? So it says intentions and desires. Intentions also. What do you plan to do? What is my aim? Yeah. And I want to do something for my kids, or I want to, any basic things is also fine. Whatever is coming is your desire. There's no definition. Whatever is coming is my intention. Okay. And look at this list before you go into silence. I will look into the list before I sit down to silent myself. Silence is that space between the two thoughts. I will look into it. And why I'm going to look at it? Because I'm going to slip that intention and desire in that space. It's a fun thing. Huh? It's like a game. And then I will look into it when I go to sleep in the night. I will look into it when I wake up in the morning. 3 times I will look into it. Then I will release the desire into the field of pure potentiality, trusting it to handle it, all the details for me. Trust. Know that when things don't seem to go my way, there is a reason. So detachment. Isn't this detachment?
Yes.
When my kids are not listening to me, I've given an intention. I've given that, I slipped into that space of silence and I've given that intention. And still it's not happening. Then I know that means I was not detached. I was attached to the outcome. If it's still not happening and it's bothering me and I'm sad and I'm lonely and I'm depressed, I'm irritable and I'm really upset about myself with myself, then it's a pure indication that I was attached. I'm not detached. When I'm detached, then that thought will come that if it is not happening now, there is a reason. There is a bigger reason. And if it helps you, one more step ahead, that I am going to get something better than this. The universe has its plans for me. Can we think like that? Possible? Yes, no.
Yes.
Practice present, because the cosmic plan has designs for us much bigger than what we can think. The cosmic plan is something else. I don't know that. This detachment is a very beautiful thing, and at the same time it needs practice, and it is possible, and at the same time it's a difficult thing also. Because many minds will say, it's so difficult. How can I get detached? Some will say, it is so easy. It's so beautiful. Yes. So again, respecting every mind. Practice present moment awareness in all your actions. How? Just now when we saw one thought and another thought and the space between the two thoughts, you were in the present moment now. When you're watching your breaths, you are in the present moment. Yes, no? When you're aware of the thought just now, this thought, you are in the present moment.
Yes.
Yes, no?
Yes.
But just now I'm sitting and I'm talking to you and you're listening and you're thinking what to cook for dinner, and my house help to go for a walk, then I'm not in the present. I might think that I'm in the present moment, but I'm not. Because just now I'm thinking I have to meet a friend at 5 o'clock for a walk and in the garden, and I'm meeting her after so many years. I'm not in the present moment. You all might feel I'm talking, so I'm in the present moment, but I'm not. So now we need to check ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay. So refuse to allow. This is very, 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 very beautiful line. Refuse to allow obstacles to consume your attention in the present moment. Because if I am allowing obstacles to come in my way, in my mind, in my thoughts, and in my feelings, then I am not in the present moment. Then I can't say I'm in the present moment. So again, say this to yourself, detached, and say not attached. And then this sounds powerful and creates a positive impact. Detached, not attached. Yes. So just look into these words today. Attention, desire, intention, detachment, attachment. And see how the words, each word will speak to you. Yes. So lovely. Thank you, Aman Auntie, for reading so clearly and with feelings. It was really beautiful, Auntie.
Thank you.
for staying till the end. Thank you. And
Thank
now we're going to just again watch this thought and the next thought and slip between the two thoughts. Let's do that. Just this thought right now after I stop speaking. Each one of us going into that thought. Let it be my thought only, not Preeti, can you please mute yourself? Thank you. So one thought, next thought, and that space between the two thoughts. Let me keep on experiencing this space of silence. And slip in my intention, slip in the desire, purest form of intention, purest form of desire, which is with detachment. So thank you, everyone. Let's practice this. All the three things before we go to sleep. Give some time to yourself if you have any commitments. Just a suggestion today, tomorrow, and day after, please be with the laws. Very, very powerful laws, which are going to open not one door, but many doors in our life. Thank you. Thank you so much. A request, please, if everyone can log in at 2:45 tomorrow, then only we can go into the meditation. Otherwise, we'll start the new chapter, the new law, which is law of detachment. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
To the in getting connected today. From 10 minutes, I was trying. I don't know how.
Intention, auntie.
Intention. Right.
Give an intention and you'll get connected again.
I salute you.
Thank you, auntie. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you,
so
ma'am.
much, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone.